Hello and welcome back. I'll start with the usual disclaimer as always. Nothing is for sale, nothing is monetized. The link to my Discord contains nothing for sale. That's it. I've shortened down my usual disclaimer. Simply put, I'm not a salesman. I just do this to keep myself accountable. With that said, let's get to it. Starting on Bloomberg as always. There isn't really much going on. It's the same beef with Powell and Trump. There's some tariffs. Same shit. Nothing else I would really give a shit about or take into account. No. Okay, so let's get to the pairs. This one I posted in the Discord. This was a low 6-hour entry. This one it triggered. You should put the sell loss to break even on this one. It's not looking too good. But I mean, if you got a good, like I've said many times, if you got a good rebate, a break even is fine. You don't lose any money, but they pay you a little bit. And depending on the account size, they pay you more. So that's all nice. Get out of this one. Garbage now. The Euro USD has developed nicely. This one I also posted in the Discord. Your sell-off should also be a break even by now on this one. Same for the USD CAD. If you haven't already hit TP, you probably got a better entry than me. Depending on what time frame you enter. I'm not sure actually. No, you probably didn't. Yeah, this one is valid for TP extension as well. Just get your sell-offs to break even. I'll keep it here though. We'll look for some other potentials. I'm not in any of these. Like I said in previous videos, I'm already above my monthly limit. I accidentally hit 12%, even though my monthly max is 10%. So we'll look through the pairs. We did the redraw, so we're good. Keep in mind that this is July. It's a dead month. That would have been a nice setup. If you were watching actively, a clean breakout like that, that's already 2.0 TP. 2.0 R right there. Just cross period. Or is it? No, I don't know. I didn't watch. Could be something to watch. This kind of strength usually dies down though. Especially hitting a resistance area. A lot of volume's going out of it. This one's at the all-time high. All-time low, sorry. ATOs. This is very interesting. This is a better one. A lower spread as well than the previous pair. This is cross pair. So I'm going to mark that one. That's actually already a better setup. Gold is high, man. Like, damn, look at this. Gold is a special commodity, though. I kind of look at gold like a stock because it inherently goes up. If you were to look at gold now and then 10 years from now, is it going to be up? Yeah. Is this going to be up 10 years from now? Fuck knows. Here we have a potential nice reversal coming in as well. It is a call though, so yeah, fuck that. And that's I mean, it does have a nice spread for shorting, but I'll explain how to trade gold afterwards. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So 2 entries that are looking nice, and 2 potentials. One of them is gold. Gold is a bit intricate to trade. I'll get into the intricacies of that later. Also, one thing I wanted to talk about, you want to stay away from shit like, let me see. This is just bullshit. This is just politicized bullshit, okay? Or CNN. This is worse, okay? This is just politics. Even if they have the finance section, or I mean, sorry, even if you go to the finance section, it's politicized. Here, CNN Business. Oh, what a laggy fucking shit. Or Fox, same shit. All of these mainstream media ones, or legacy media ones, are bullshit. Bloomberg also has a political leaning, but Bloomberg is very, very financially leading. However, when you are looking at Bloomberg, this is a very hard thing to do. Is you want to completely, and I mean completely, disregard your political beliefs, because these charts, this candle right here, does not give a fuck what you believe in politically. Okay. That's why I don't talk about politics. It has no relevance, right? Nothing. So I look away from these fucking opinion pieces. Where the fuck are they? I don't know. They often have opinion pieces, shit like that. Bullshit titles like this. Bullshit. This could be interesting though. Tracking every Trump tariff and its economic. See this, its economic effect. You want to judge that differently from how Bloomberg does it. I don't have Bloomberg Premium, so they're gonna clap me out. Fuck off. Oh, this is quite interesting. Actually, I'll post this in my Discord. That was a good one. And now it's threatened. Ooh, that was interesting. I haven't seen that before. Sorry, I'm just reading it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Can I click on these? Probably if I have premium affected trade. Oh, I can't. Yeah, I can't select shit. It's got to be for premium. This is very relevant. Why, you might ask, right? This is relevant because it affects SPY. A lot of tariffs affect SPY, which is completely stable now, as you can see. I never look at it on the 1 day because it's gapping a ton, and it doesn't really matter what happens on the 1 day, unless you're trading it on the 1 day or lower, of course. But for an overall good review, it doesn't. It looks alright right now. But here's the thing: these tariffs affect SPY. Let me get everything here. In a negative way, generally. Generally. Because a tariff, you have to look more into it. There is a bias in politics when announcing the tariffs or what they're gonna do. You want to keep that in mind, because the tariff might not be a tariff for the sake of a tariff. It might be for the sake of renegotiating, like Canada and Mexico did with NAFTA. NAFTA replacement. Oh, I misspelled it. Yeah, it got replaced by the USMCA, which was pretty objectively a better trade deal than NAFTA. Also, there were other things like I remember they tried to impose what's called what was it? This was like 6 years ago. Something called the TPP. Yeah, the Trans-Pacific Partnership. This was a piece of shit, to be honest. It wasn't a real trade deal. It included something like 200 privacy interference deals into the package. So eliminating it, different effect. But in a general sense, yes, they're negative. Especially when it's the whole fucking world like this. Yeah, it's really bad. The main movers you want to watch out for, though, is China and India. The EU, not so much, actually. But China and India, and especially China, yeah. A lot because China will reciprocate. China will fire back. And that'll escalate things. And Trump will fire back. We've already had that little spiral. However, my main point was you can't. It's very hard as well, but you can't get your ideology mixed into this. Like, if you think, oh, Trump is bad, everything he's doing is bad, we're all fucked because of this, blah, 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 or Trump is good, so all these tariffs are good. No, 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 no. It doesn't work like that. You can bring that outside of trading, but trading itself is ruthless pragmatism. That's all it is. Like I said, this candle right here, it does not give a fuck what you believe or what anyone believes. And also, trading can be contrary to what is good economic policy as well. Let me give you an example. Let's say the business tax in America was abolished, gone, and the deficit ballooned up even more. Yes, I would react very nicely. But what kind of long term consequences would that have? Because the US debt, right? It's inflationary spending. They're borrowing money to pay interest on the debt and to take more debt. And it's eating up a bigger and bigger and bigger part of the budget every fucking year. So would that be good? Yeah, in the short term, yeah, yeah. So lower USD demand. There would be a lot of breakouts and that kind of stuff. But then it would eventually go the other way around. It would be kicking the can down. So you have to look at it that way. There's a lot of nuances to it. My main point was though that it is very hard. You have to be really pragmatic when doing this. This one is looking very nice for a TP extension. So if you're in it, why not? Don't go further than a 2.0. I mean, could technically go further. I would recommend against it. I'm just seeing how far hard it congests the previous thing. We'll see tomorrow, though. We'll see tomorrow. And get your TP down to break even by now. That is everything I had to say. Let me see if I posted both of them. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and that was all. If you have any questions or anything, you can do what everyone does. Avoid commenting. Don't write shit in the Discord. Be scared as shit that someone finds out you don't know something, and just DM me instead. Because if someone finds out you don't know something, that's really dangerous, right? You gotta have the perception of being all knowing, like a fucking oracle. Okay, so do that. Be a fucking oracle. DM me, or preferably comment or ask in the Discord, and I'll see you. Thanks for watching.